Hello and welcome to this channel. This is the Ed Sam Educators channel. So this is our motion series on physics. Our series on motion. This is our sixth lesson. So today we want to go into calculations that have to do with speed, velocity, acceleration. So before we start, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. And at the end of the video, you will drop your comments and suggestions on how we can serve you better. Or if you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. Then share with others. I know you're going to enjoy this video today. So, and if you have any ways you feel we could help you better, just drop them in the comment section, or you can even directly chat me up on WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp number, +234 8038295185. Then we can always connect on Instagram. This is my Instagram user account. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So you are actually going to enjoy the lesson. In this lesson, the question is that a train was moving at a speed of 10 kilometers per hour. A train was moving at a speed of 10 kilometers per hour. How long did it take the train to cover a distance of 50 kilometers? So, when you want to solve questions in physics, whether in motion or in physics generally, first and foremost, you are going to look at the quantities that are supplied, the parameters that are supplied, and look at what you are being asked to find. Okay, so in this question, we are told that a train was moving at a speed of 10 kilometers per hour. So we go ahead, we are going to bring that out. The speed, which we use the symbol V for speed. We use the symbol V for speed is 10 kilometers per hour. Okay? Now, how long did it take the train to cover a distance of 50 kilometers? So, we are giving distance. In my calculations, we'll be using the symbol S for distance. So wherever you see S, know it stands for distance. Okay. So S, the distance in this case is 50 kilometer. Okay. Now, how long did it take the train to cover? The word how long, sometimes if you are not used to problems of motion, if you're a beginner, it might sound confusing. But how long? What does it relate to? Does it relate to distance? Does it relate to speed? Does it relate to time? How long means how much did it take the train from when it started moving and when it covered this distance of 50 kilometers. So how long has to do with time. This refers to the time taken. How long? How long refers to the time that it takes. So time. The time, we are going to use the symbol T to represent time. We don't know. So the next thing right here is what formula will we be using to solve this question? What formula are we going to use? We know that there's a formula that says that speed is equals to distance all over time. So if we use our symbol, this is going to be V is equals to S over T. So V is equals to what? S over T. So what do we have? We have the speed V, we have the distance S, but we are looking for the time T. So we have to make T the subject of this formula. So we can make it directly, or we substitute values and make T the subject. Let's substitute the values that we have into this equation. So substituting values, V, our speed is 10 kilometer per hour, is equals to distance S, which is 50 kilometer, all over T, which is the time, which we don't know. So we're going to solve for T right now. How do we solve for T? We have to make T the subject of this equation here. So T is going to come up here. We'll make T the subject. 10 kilometer per hour will come down here. So we have that T is equals to 50 kilometer all over 10 kilometer per hour. So 0 cancels 0. 5 divided by 1 is 5. So this is going to be 5 hours. 5 hours. The time is what? 5 hours. Since I said in the previous video that usually physics problems are expressed in SI unit, 5 hours is not SI unit, so we're going to convert 5 hours to second. And in the previous video we did that. We said to convert from hours to minutes, you multiply by 60 times 60. So this is 5 times 60 times 60, and your answer is now going to be in second. Or you can multiply directly by 5 times 3600, because 60 times 60 is 6600. So let's get the answer when we carry out that multiplication. Let me use my calculator. So this is 18,000 seconds. So the answer is what? 18,000 seconds. 18,000 seconds. Okay. 18,000 seconds was how long it took that train to cover that distance. It took the train 5 hours, which is equivalent to 18,000 seconds. Okay. So that was how long it took the train to cover that distance of 50 kilometer. So I hope this is clear and easy to assimilate. So right now we are going to move on to our next question. So looking at listen, the previous problem, we are given the velocity and asked to calculate the distance, the time, how long it took the train to cover a certain distance. So how about in a scenario whereby you are asked, you need to calculate the speed of the train. So let's just take a problem. Let's assume that a train covered a distance. We said we should use the symbol S for distance. Covered a distance of 1,000 meters within a time frame of 100 seconds. So what is the speed of the train? A train covered a distance of 1,000 meters within a time frame of 100 seconds. what is the speed of a train? So our formula is that speed, which is, I said we should use the symbol v, is equals to distance, which is symbol s, over t, which stands for the time. So going ahead to solve, our distance here is 1000 meters. What is our time? Our time is 100 seconds. So 0 cancels 0, 0 up cancels 0 down. So at the end of the day, we have that the speed v is 10 meters per second square. So we've so far we've solved 2 questions here on speed. So we are going to move on to equations of motion, using equations of motion to solve problems on speed. Equations of motion to solve problems on speed, on velocity, acceleration, and the rest. So we are going to use equations of motion. We go into equations of motion. Okay. So before I stop the video, I will beg you, please subscribe to the channel. If you know you are not subscribed, just hit the subscribe button, hit the like video, drop your comments on how we can help you better. If you have any question, drop them. You can drop them in the comment section or directly chat me up via WhatsApp. And if you need a one-on-one lesson, I'm available. Just connect with me. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me, and watch on for the next class. Bye.